Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Hey there, you guys. What is today's day? It's Saturday, May 6th, 2023. It is 10:14 p.m. I'm about to do the general tarot reading for the month of May. Well, I guess it's really a time's reading, but for the sign of Virgo. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if any of these Virgo placements in your chart, then this reading can apply to you. But if the reading does not apply, please let it slide for another Virgo out there. Alright? So let's check your placements in your chart because you could be working out of a different placement. Okay. Can't take all of those, but one did flip over. Okay. This could be past, present, or near future. Once again, take the parts that resonate and leave the rest out for someone else. Also, if they have masculine and feminine energy, so, I may say he or she or whatever, just take the energy and flip it as need be, because you will always know your situation way better than I ever will, Virgo. Oh, okay. I also have a Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus. For Virgo, for Sun, Rising, Venus, for the month of May. That's it. Just because I'm posting this in the month of May, it's a timeless read, so it's just whenever you watch this. Okay. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus. Okay, one more for Virgo. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just list the extra card then. Woo! Seven of Swords in the reverse as the overall energy. Anything that's done in the dark or that was done secretly or underhandedly or in a shady way is being revealed with the Ace of Swords, the bottom of the deck. Truth and clarity coming through to save the day at the bottom. So almost like if someone thought they got away with doing something very shady, something very evil and manipulative in the past, they didn't get away with it because karma always comes back to collect and God does not miss. Okay? Oh, so to start getting the clarity cards, I haven't even got into the reading. Okay, the Hanged One in the reverse is Pisces energy, being the card that's starting off the reading here. And in the strong sense, the Hanged One in the reverse is like, I feel like someone's been stuck and stagnant before, was kind of being held to see things from a clear perspective here. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, accidentally flipped over. Something presented with some sort of brand new opportunity. That's definitely the energy here. Truth and clarity cutting through to present someone with some sort of brand new beginning. But like I was saying, the Hang One being here in the reverse, Pisces energy. That's like if someone was feeling stuck or stagnant before, or trying to see things from a different perspective, I feel like they have definitely gained some sort of clarity. Because actually, as you can see, that like halo around that woman's head is like almost like they finally gained the answer. They finally understand things now. So like now they're being granted some sort of like form momentum. The Knight of Pentacles. Someone's definitely going slow and steady towards something here. Definitely taking I feel like a surefire ways. I'm hearing some being very sure, very being very clear about what it is that they are wanting here. But more so, it's like they're making sure things are correct. So that's why they're taking their time. Oh, I heard that Mary J. Blige song. Take my time and do it right, 'cause I like what I'm seeing when looking at me when I'm looking past that mirror. Ain't worried about you and what you're gonna do, so I must stay fast. I gotta keep it fly, keep it together. I want to get better. See, I wouldn't change my life's just fine. Okay, you take your time, you're getting it right, because your life's just fine. So that's what's giving. Someone had these sort of the Hanged One. They needed a moment to kind of get things in perspective, to realize that everything's going the way that they wanted to. Life's working out as it. I'm sure you heard that was a firework in the background, but that's confirmation. Things are working out just the way they should in your life, Virgo. You didn't make no mistakes, like always. You're, as Beyonce would say, flawless. All right. Another firework. That's confirmation. I'm in the shot since. Don't worry, you have made no flaws, per usual, Virgo. Okay, with your perfectionist self. That's what we love about you. Because, like I always say, we don't F with Virgo. Okay, that's one side we don't play with. We love our Virgo gang over here, okay? We ride for our Virgos. But anyways, Seven of Wands here. I feel like this could be you here, Virgo. I feel like this could be you definitely fighting off maybe other people or opposition because, like, like they see you looking good or maybe feel some type of way towards you. But it's like I feel like you definitely need to stand up, like, and defend yourself for whatever it is that you're wanting here. Whether it be like, people here who are just like trying to manipulate you or trying to make you feel bad or something like that. But it's like you're fighting off any and all opposition in regards to this energy here. With the Five of Pentacles being the center of the reading, I definitely feel like someone who is this could be people feeling like they are left out or like you're like almost like you're kicking them out. Or so I'm hearing like Martin like get the step in, like you're literally like kicking them out. But it's like if anyone comes at you crazy, it's like you're quick to confirmation. You're quick to check it. Quick. Like I feel like if you were nice before, or like like in the Hanged One, like you were trying to gain answers about stuff in your past before. It's like I feel like you've gained the knowledge, you gained the insight, you gained the wisdom in regards to everything like that's happening on in regards to your life. Meaning the people you hang around with or people who are just in your energy. It's like if anyone ain't aligned with what you're wanting or isn't like pushing you for you to be your best self or helping in that way, it's like you're just kicking them to the curb because it's like you're not tired of people like like coming at you like with all these sticks like hey like do this do that or hey we want this we want that and like they're not giving back to you. I find the reason why you're leaving these people out of the course is maybe this is how they left you feeling previously, Virgo. It's like like you weren't good enough or like you always had to figure stuff out and not have enough or whatever. It's like you're not dealing with that anymore. That's with the Knight of Wands energy. I feel like you definitely could be more so focused on things that make you more they have how do I say this? They're very passionate for that. Pretty much gives you that excitement, gives you that burst of joy and like excitement. Like maybe it could be like for you guys, maybe it was writing or reading or horseback riding or I don't know, making music or journaling or I don't know, camera work, whatever it is for you. I feel like with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups being here, you're going to be working on things that you know it's more exciting for you. With the Knight of Wands being here. Knight of Wands being here. Something that's more exciting. Something that lights a fire in you, that gives you that excitement, gives you joy. And with the Knight of Cups being here as well, it's like you're also doing stuff that's gonna make you feel happy, make you feel fulfilled. That it's like something that you can actually feel emotionally attached to. Like how to say like you just have this emotional attachment to. You can put your heart into it. That's what I'm hearing. And just that's exciting for you, and it's gonna like you can put your heart into whatever this thing is that you're defending that you're gonna make here. Oh, excuse me. And I do say make because the last card here is the Eight of Pentacles. It usually speaks to someone who's taking the time out, to really get things going here. Like this woman in this deck is like pretty much in her room, but like she's like making these pentacles, these paintings. So I'm not sure if it's literal paintings here, but I'm definitely getting the strong sense you're gonna be working on something really great here, Virgo, and it's gonna help you express yourself. It's gonna help you possibly make you feel good about yourself, and it's also going to be maybe in the long term it's going to help you give you the lifestyle that you want, if that makes sense. So let's do the clarity for the Hanged One in the reverse. Clarify the Hanged One in the reverse for Virgo. The Two of Cups. So this speaks of a soulmate connection, two people seeing eye to eye, having a mutual attraction for each other. I feel like it's definitely someone who could definitely get some sort of insider knowledge in regards to maybe ooh, gosh. In regards to this Two of Cups, so it's also got clarity for it was the Eight of Cups. I feel like someone is either needing to walk away from a Two of Cups connection. Whoa, wait a minute. I get one more here because it says the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups. And the way it's looking is like this woman is walking away from a Two of Cups connection. It's like, so why is this woman walking away? Clarify the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here for the Two of Cups and the Hanged One? I'll wait for them to come out. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Like, why would you walk away from a soulmate connection here? Okay. Someone could be walking away because I said that Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Like someone's getting inside of, or maybe a Two of Cups connection. For some of y'all, maybe if you were thinking about someone here, thinking about this Two of Cups, someone who maybe is taking you out on dates, something like that. This also that maybe you guys are gonna walk away if you haven't already. It's like you're walking away, or that's what the insight was here for. You need to walk away from someone because with the Seven of Cups being here, it's because like you have a lot of options, or maybe there is some sort of confusion here. So there is a lot of options for you here, Virgo. And the Knight of Pentacles with the Sun, it's almost like you need to, like, once again, take that slow and steady race, slow and steady pace towards whatever the Sun card is, your happiness, your freedom, your joy. It's like whatever makes you happy. I feel like that's what the Eight of Cups is here for. I feel like with the Eight of Cups and the Two of Cups in present, it's like the Hanged One in the reverse was the you getting clarity, getting answers in regards to maybe a soulmate connection or someone who you're dating or talking to. But the Eight of Cups begins like you're walking away from whoever this soulmate or this lover or whoever this person that you have a mutual like attraction towards. It's because you want something that's gonna actually make you happy, something that's gonna fulfill you. So I feel like there's a lot of confusion here, or maybe you have I don't know, maybe it just doesn't make you happy. So I'm really hearing. Yeah, it's just with the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. It's like someone is definitely someone's definitely trying to figure out how they can make something work. Maybe in regards to time management, have enough time to make something happen or make an outcome happen. With the Four of Cups, it's like someone is definitely discontent in the situation. Bored, not happy, not satisfied. So maybe that's why some people are walking away. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is covered with the Eight of Swords. Someone could be walking away from maybe a confused mindset of never knowing. That's what I'm hearing for you, Virgo. Someone's walking away from something that never made them happy, something that always left them feeling confused, never knowing where the situation is going. It's like someone's going to be choosing to free themselves, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, someone's choosing to free themselves. It's a lot of cards, but okay. Yeah, so you have the Eight of Pentacles. Wants to free themselves, and I feel like they're going to start working on their own self here. Putting a lot of time and energy into whatever that they want. Ooh, Virgo, I hope it's you. Queen of Wands, you're starting to take time out and like to get out of this stuck mindset of being stuck to someone who kind of always lets you feel confused and not knowing. It's like you're taking that time and investigating into yourself. That's with you being the Queen of Wands. She's the go-getter of the Queen. She's fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but not that. It's like you're actually ambitious, you're charismatic, you're confident, you're gorgeous. It's like you're also, going out and getting the things that you want. You're not waiting for a knight in shining armor to come save you. It's like you're your own knight. That makes sense. It's like, I heard that Cheetah Girl song. I don't want to be no Cinderella sitting in a cold sitting in an old sitting in a cold. Oh, how does it go? It goes sitting in a cold, dusty old salad, waiting for somebody to come and set me free. Oh no, I wanna be El Cinderella. I forget how that song goes, but it says the chorus. Right before it gets to the chorus, it goes no, 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 no. I'd rather rescue myself. Something like that. You're going to be the one who saved yourself. You're not going to be dependent on this mask or this person here because you're going to, slay your own dragon. You're going to, be your own knight in shining armor. Yeah. The Five of Wands also being here. I feel like I said there could have been a lot of people here in regards to the situation who you had to fight off. So that came underneath the Seven of Wands. So I feel like there could have been a lot of competition, a lot of jealousy, a lot of envious people here, but like a lot of maybe feminists here who are like trying to like compete with you or something like that. But they can't compete where they don't compare. You're the Queen of Wands. These are a bunch of other not important Five of Wands energy. But either way, it doesn't matter because the Ace of Wands here and the Four of Wands, it's like you have your passionate start towards this Four of Wands, which speaks of a twin flame connection or some sort of harmony in your life, some sort of like, things fall into place. Maybe you're getting harmony in your home. Maybe you guys could be moving. Or maybe for some of you guys, it's like, I don't know why, but things could just start working out for you here. Because you have decided to free yourself from something that kept you stuck, that kept you never knowing, that kept you second guessing, that kept you, always kind of had you in your head. It's like having a brand new start, because it's like you're deciding to let go of something that has you stuck, that has you possibly in competition with a bunch of other people. It's like you're starting to put that time and energy into yourself towards the things that you want. And in doing so, it's like you're creating this new change. You're creating this harmonious lifestyle. You're creating these blessings to come in. Yeah, that's what I was telling you earlier. If you're feeling left out in the cold, it's like God's blessing with this Ace of Pentacles. Maybe that's why you are fighting off other people. So that not only the Ace of Wands, a passion you start with the Ace of Pentacles. This could be the new seed that you plant, and it can bloom into the Ten of Pentacles. So this is like a brand new beginning here. Ooh, yeah, because you're calling judgment on a situation, on something from your past that I feel like go to the beat of your own drum. It's like you're starting to do things your way. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay, so the cards that came out was the Moon card. That is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's clarification for the Knight of Wands. It's like you don't know what's going to happen in the future, because the Moon card talks about things that's hidden underneath the surface, such as emotions, or such as the future, or maybe your femininity, because the Moon also talks about your feminine side, your emotional side. But I feel like even though you don't know what's going to happen with this new beginning, with this new start, you're still not afraid. You're still gonna let your love, your passion, be your guide. So like, if you look into this picture, if you notice, there's like a black cat looking at its reflection. It looks like a jaguar. So it's like you're stronger than you think you are. Things aren't what they appear to be, but you have more than enough to make it through wherever you're going. So just have faith and believe in yourself, Virgo. You're not making any wrong decisions. Fear is an illusion, and let your heart guide you through it. With Three of Wands, take action towards the things that you want. Don't hesitate. Don't hold back. With the Hermit, you might need to isolate, or maybe that's what you are doing. With the Hermit card, isolating with regards to this Ten of Cups. Isolating, reflecting, doing the inner work, going within to find some sort of answers in yourself. That's Virgo energy. To this Ten of Cups. To get this happy wish fulfillment, this dream come true, this happy lifestyle. Ooh. It's like you're definitely taking time out to reflect, to know what it is that you want, so that you can manifest that into your life. So maybe you won't get this situation where you won't be happy anymore. You don't want to recreate that. You're going within to better understand yourself, to work on yourself, so that you can create the lifestyle that you want. So maybe you won't have the same outcome like you did with this past person, where you weren't satisfied, where you didn't know where things were going. That's because I feel like this person was not only playing mind games with you, but it's also because it takes two to tango. So partially it is because this person was running game on you, but it's because like you also allowed this to happen. So I feel like that's part of the Hermit. It's like you're doing what's necessary to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Yeah. Knight of Cups talks about Seven of Pentacles. You going back to see as like seeing the fruits of your labor, seeing what you have planted, seeing if it's like bloomed, like it is. I'm hearing it's the juice worth the squeeze. You're looking back to seeing how are your investments paying off? Everything that you worked on for yourself, not with this person, but for yourself. How are things going with your investments? But the Three of Cups could also be, I feel like you could be definitely going out and celebrating. Or I say going out, but whatever celebrating means in regards to you. Because like for me, celebrating is sitting in my nice cozy chair and just chilling here, eating comfy food, drinking good water. Where's it at? And doing tarot reads for you guys. But whatever the Three of Cups celebration is, for some people it's going out and partying. For some people it's like, spending time with family and friends. For some people it's listening to music. For me, I said it's chilling here doing tarot reads. But for you guys, I said it could be different. But the point being is that you definitely have some sort of reason to celebrate. Definitely have some sort of reason to celebrate here. with friends and family. Yeah, because with the Page of Cups being here, it's like I feel like you're taking a more of a like a young at heart approach to things. You know, that childhood wonder that you used to have as a kid. I feel like you could be doing stuff that you always wanted to do ever since you were a little child. Yeah, Two of Wands expressing, you're consciously making a decision to, work on things that's gonna make you happy in the long run. Stuff that you always wanted to do, even when you were a little boy or a little girl. You're gonna make time to actually work on these things. Maybe some guys you are painters. Maybe some guys are artists or musicians or writers or teachers or I don't know. Like I said, maybe something in regards to just the arts. Excuse me. You could be directors or singers or models or something like that. I feel like you're gonna be making the necessary steps to actually get that outcome. Yeah, Death card here. That's Scorpio energy. And in doing so, you're gonna have the end of an old cycle with this devil here. I feel like you're definitely ending off a cycle in regards to whoever this devil energy is. So that's Capricorn energy. Ooh, because once again, at the top of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Baby, everything I'm telling you is the truth. So I'm talking since you're leaving someone who maybe was this devil-like energy. If it will let me. This devil-like energy. If you look at that, like, person who's offering this kid like money and the other one ice cream, but it's like the devil like devil tail right there. I mean, in the sense that all that glitters isn't gold is what the message is for you, and I thought that's what you realize. It's like maybe on the surface with the Two of Cups being in the beginning, everything appeared perfect on the surface, but with the Eight of Cups, it's like beneath the surface, it's like this just isn't what you wanted. This isn't the life that you always dreamt of having. That's why you can walk away because you're not satisfied, because this isn't the life you always pictured yourself having. When you probably were a little child, you never grew up and thought, okay, I'm gonna have my life like this, where I'm confused and not knowing and not happy and I'm possibly feeling bad or never knowing where I'm going in the relationship. Like I'm always kind of like, alone by myself. It's like you're in a relationship, but you're alone in the relationship. This is not what you picture, but it's like, don't worry, because I told you before, all this was for a reason. All this was to help you. I'm feeling Seven Swords being the verse. Everything's going to be revealed at this time. It's going to help you walk away from all things that's keeping you confused. Everything that's keeping you feeling like you're less than good enough. Like you're not worthy of your blessings. You're more than worthy. You're more than deserving of everything that you desire. You work hard for it. But it's time for you to start investing all the time and energy you're putting into other people, other relationships, other family, friendships, platonic relationships. Put that into yourself. Go after your dreams. Go after your goals. Do things that make you happy. And stop being around people who are just, negative Nancy's, who always want you to help them, but when it comes back for them when it comes to them trying to give back to you and wanting to help you out, they're always gone. They're never there. Be mindful of who you surround yourself with, because usually the snakes are usually people who are closest to you, that's in your camp. Yeah, but it's to expose whoever these devil energies is with the Ace of Swords being present. God is showing you at this time who's for you and who's not for you. What's for you and what's against you. Ace of Swords is literally here at the bottom. At the bottom of this deck. It's at the top of this deck. Sorry. Yeah, you might have been doing the devil, but the thing is, God is much stronger than anything Satan has to throw. Always has been, always will be. You know the truth, and if you don't know, you're being shown the truth. So once God shows it to you, it's telling you to actually, take the necessary steps to walk away. Don't be codependent on something that isn't good for you. Don't be obsessed with it. Obsessions. Or I said exceptions. Obsessions take on many forms. It doesn't have to be obsession like, drugs and alcohol, stuff like that. It can also be obsession with just having a lot of money, like Ebenezer Scrooge, or, be obsessively, like, overly giving. It's like you also gotta want people to give back to you and actually make space for people to give back. It's like you also have that balance in everything you do. Because too much of anything is not a good thing. What do we got here for Virgo? Yeah, the first card that came out here before I even got a chance to just spell right on out was blame. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. I was telling you earlier, it takes two to tango. So don't forget, if you're in a situation where you weren't happy and you have to ask yourself, how did I get here? How did I put myself in a situation where I'm not happy? That's part of the hermit energy. You're going within to really see, like, how to not repeat the same thing. Because you want better for yourself. Because you deserve better for yourself. You also have to, make sure you get it. Put yourself in a favorable outcome. Put yourself in a favorable circumstance where you get a good outcome. It says regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So you can play the blame game all you want, but it's still not going to change what's already been said and done here. So kind of just, I feel like you need to make peace with whatever's already happened and just keep it going. Because once again, hashing up the past, it won't change anything. It says balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah, that's not for a want. It's like the more you just kind of release judgment, release all that critical thinking of others, release the regret, release the blame game, like release all that stuff that isn't good for you, and just, it's gonna help you bring in this more harmonious state in your life. Releasing things, releasing regret, releasing doubt, releasing fear, releasing judgment. Who are we to judge each other? That's why God is the ultimate judge. We're just here to kind of just, above all else, love each other. It says perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yeah, that's that Eight of Pentacles energy. I feel like definitely what you put your ambitions, your energy, your time and money into, that's what's gonna grow. And I feel like previously you could have been putting into other people. That's definitely changing here, because at the bottom deck, that's what we have is, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay, so that's the reason why something hasn't grown here, because something isn't changing. No one's doing something different. Like nothing's moving in their life because they are not moving. It says judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. So that's part of this judgment energy. Who are we to judge each other? Know that we are all unique beings. You know, all made. No one is like the other. We all have similarities, but we're all very different. We're all walking different paths in our lives here. That's why we all come from different backgrounds. That's why we all have different experiences. You could ask people what just happened, and both of them have a completely different experience. That's part of the judgment part. Release having a judgment over people or judgment over a situation, because each person has their own unique experiences for whatever the reason is. But it's like no one's is better or worse than the others. It's just everyone's opinion or judgment is valid. It's just, it is what it is. We're all different. At the bottom is happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So when you're actually doing things that's making you happy, making you feel like a little kid, that gets you excited, and like I said, you put your heart into it, that's what's gonna help you bring in the blessing. That's how you know you're on the right path. Because you don't feel drained, you don't feel confused, you don't feel like you don't know. You feel like you're like you're not like dominating, like you're not literally controlling everything, like obsessively, but it's like you just feel like you're in the flow of things. You feel like you're in control of your own well-being, of your own life, and it's like you're more like ready for whatever comes your way versus trying to like control like how this is gonna happen and control how that's gonna. It's like no, you're just going with the flow more. You're doing things that you want to do. You're putting yourself in places that you want to be at. Surrounding yourself with people that you want to be surrounded with that are on your same frequency, which is then in turn going to bring out the outcomes that you want. When you're doing the things you love, when you're surrounding yourself with people who understand you, when your heart is being filled with joy because you're doing everything you've always dreamed of, and you're happy. That's how you know you're on the right path. God does not have us on this planet, on this earth, for us to be miserable. If you're miserable, sad, or depressed, or confused, then that's how you know you ain't on the right path. You are not doing right. Okay? God does not come to bring anyone misery. Okay. We have Virgo, Sun, and Rising Venus. The month of May. It says despondence. Okay, despondence. I have no clue what that word means. Let me not even lie. It's funny because I saw that for Taurus, like, while I was shuffling it, I was like hoping to God it didn't like pop out because I did not know what it means. And I didn't want to like look silly, but hell, I don't know the word. So I'm Googling it. Oh, you gotta be cooking. Already got roaches. Great. Despondence has feeling or showing extreme discouragement, dejection, or depression. That's what I was saying earlier. It's like you're feeling like you are depressed or sad or whatever. That's how you know you're not doing what's right for you. That's how you know you're on the wrong path. Because God only comes for us to be happy, to have joyous, fruitful, and abundant lives. He does not come for us to be depressed, sad, miserable. Perseverance. All that fell down. Okay. What's that for Virgo? Sun and rising. And Venus. Yes. Okay. What for Virgo? Sun and rising. Venus. Okay. Okay, so here's all the cards that came out. We have Perseverance. So Perseverance talk about never giving up on the things that you want. I feel that's what you're gonna need to do here, regardless of the situation, is to persevere, never give up, to keep pushing forward, regardless of what I feel like what other people might say, or regards to maybe how you feel about the situation, so you to carry on because you know that you deserve better and that you're worthy of more. Because what came after it was self worth. You know what your worth is. You know you deserve better. So actually go for it and don't give up. Don't settle for less because that's ultimately you deciding that you're not worthy of having what's gonna make you happy. You're not worthy of your own tin of cups because you're settling for less when you know that you deserve nothing less but the best. Yeah. We have recovery. So I feel like that's what this time is for here. Whatever you're about to, like I said, walk away from, to have this brand new start, this is gonna help you recover from maybe you're in sort of toxic situation before, or some sort of type of negative mindset, or maybe some sort of like pessimistic type of view, like you're in this like despair energy, like whatever had you in this despair, not feeling like you're good enough, not feeling like you know where your life's going. It's like this new phase of your life is gonna help you recover from all that. It's gonna be your bounce back, your glow up. This is gonna help you, light a fire under your butt to make sure you start going for the things that you want. It's like the more you keep investing more into yourself, the more it's like your self worth will start to improve. And this is part of your recovery process, doing the stuff that you want. And in doing so, it's gonna lead you towards your happiness, which will help you learn what your self worth is. To help you out with self love, knowing that you deserve nothing less than the best. Knowing that you're going after the things that you want and never settling. Because I feel like that's what will lead you out of this confusion. If you've been confused before, or if you're confused while you're in this state with this Two of Cups situation, leave it. With bittersweet, and it might suck, but I promise you, what's gonna be at the end of the road is gonna be so much better. Yeah, just be impartial. Don't be for it and don't be against it. Yeah, you can be neutral about a situation and just be honest, be like, hey, I don't wish ill for you. Like, I didn't have the best experience, but I don't wish nothing bad from you. But I still just kind of want to walk away and start, doing something for me. Like, like just tell someone how you feel and just be honest about it. And if they can't accept that, well, then that's on them. But I feel like right now you're being called to have some sort of perception check. Change the way you see things, change the way you see yourself, change the way you see the reality of that. That's what I'm telling you. It's like God's leading you out of this despair energy because He wants to change your your perception on things. He wants to change your mindset. This from you being confused, from you feeling like your self worth depends on whether a man wants you or not, or it's tied to how much money you have. But none of that matters. It doesn't matter, like I said, if a man physically is like wanting you or not. It shouldn't matter. Like it shouldn't devalue who you are as a person. You're much more than a piece of meat, a trophy wife. You're more than that. And that's why you're being called to change your perception, so you can actually see what you're truly worth, and make sure that you add tax to it too. Dissipating also is how the deck split. Don't let your dreams fade away. Don't let your hair turn old, and don't let yourself turn old and gray, and then when you're on your deathbed, be wishing like, dang, I wish I would have done this, and be living with regret because you never took a chance on yourself because you were too busy trying to please someone else, or trying to love people who didn't deserve your love, who weren't, giving you that equal give and take. They weren't actually reciprocating that same honest, caring, loving nature back to you. They were just continuously taking from you. It's messed up. If you're not dead, yeah. What do we got here? Let's see. Oracle cards here for Virgo, Sun, and Rising Venus. Try again. Just dust yourself off and try again, again. From moments of awe in front of masterpieces to cry laughing with your partner. Big memories with Get Your Guide. Unforgettable travel experiences. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Yep. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's literally like confirming everything I was just telling you. With the beauty. What I heard was, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter. And I forget what the rest goes, but that's what you need to do. And start seeing the beauty that you possess inside. I know she said children, but in this case, I feel like maybe you need to nurture that inner child. Like I was telling you before, doing things that you've always wanted to do, so that when you do get old and gray, you won't go be on your deathbed wishing you had taken a chance. You won't be living in regret. You won't be sad and depressed and lonely, wishing you had done things differently because you actually took a chance on you. Because you believed in yourself, because you never gave up, you never settled. No matter how much people called you complicated or you're difficult or you're too bougie or, let them talk then. Let them say whatever they're going to say. They can say whatever they want to say. It doesn't make it right. Complicated came up in the reverse. Everything you're wanting to do, it ain't that complicated. All you gotta do is take the initiative and do it. Like this thing says, my refrigerator magnet says, it says, no one can stop you but yourself. That's what I feel like is the answer for complicated in the verse. Your dreams aren't that complicated. The only thing that's stopping you from achieving whatever this dream is, the Ten of Cups is you. Not these outside interferences. It's you. Because if there are outside interferences, well then ask yourself, why are they here? What role do they play in your life? Why do you keep allowing these people who aren't helping you achieve your goals, your dreams, why do you keep allowing them to have access to you? Because they're not helping you, they're only hurting you. They're only hindering you, stopping you from doing things you want to do. Oath card. I feel like you need to keep the promises you make in regards to yourself. Like for me, I tell myself I was going to do the earth sign readings today, and here I am. It might be late as hell, but I'm doing it. I feel like that's how you need to. That's what you need to do. If you make a promise to yourself that you're going to do something, do it. That's why maybe you lack confidence in yourself, or maybe you're iffy about yourself, or you don't know what to do. It's because like when you make a promise to yourself, I feel like if you don't keep it, it's kind of like you're breaking your own promise to yourself. You're not confident you're even gonna do something for yourself because you don't feel like you're worthy of it because you don't actually go out and do it. Which just in turn does create self doubt because it's like saying you're gonna do something and you don't do it for yourself. Because you put that trust in other people and if they don't do the thing they said that they're gonna do, it lets you down. It lets you know that you can't. You lose confidence in that person. It's kind of that same way, but for you. If you don't do the things that you say you were gonna do for yourself, so you can have the dream that you want, or so you can have the life you want, you're creating doubt in your own self because you're not being true to your word, with the promises you gave to yourself. It says loyalty. Stay loyal to your dreams. Okay? I think it's called not Erica for Erica, you gotta kick it out, but it was like this one ice skating movie on Disney, and there was always a little trailer back when I was a kid, and his mom was in the car with a child, and his mom kept saying you're giving up on your dreams, and little girl or the teenage girl was like, no mom, I'm giving up on your dreams, and she was going after what she wanted. She was being true to her heart. I feel like that's what you need to be doing here. Be true to your heart. Keep the promises that you said you were going to do when you said you were going to do them. Be loyal to yourself, to your dreams. So right now it's like, with the grove carving here, it's like God right now is taking this time out to isolate you or to put pressure on you because how a diamond is formed, right? It's through pressure, right? Is God trying to put a lot of pressure to make it into something really beautiful? I feel that's what's happening here with you. Right now you're being kind of like, bumping up against edges and like metaphorically like bumping up against like, hard places and having a lot of pressure pressed on you. It's so that you can make something so completely opposite of your circumstances. Because you can always find a diamond, it's in the rough, it's in like a bunch of coal. That's how you are. It's like you're that beautiful black shiny diamond, clear cut 10 karat diamond in like these black coals. It's completely contrast from where they're actually at. That's what God's doing right here. You're gonna be like this rose, like, beautiful, like, sprouting out of nowhere. But it's once you actually start doing the things that you've been wanting to do and freeing yourself, with the child card being the rest of things that aren't serving you, and going after the things that you want. Quit letting people cage you. Quit settling for less. Quit doing stuff for other people that leaves you feeling empty and high and dry. Because when it comes time for them to give back to you, they're nowhere to be found. And for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus, Blue Heron. It says, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Make a stand for what you believe in. Stand for something or you'll fall for everything. Okay, write that down. Okay. Yes, but you need to start making a stand for the things you want. That's what you're being loyal. So you know how like, people are, they stand up for what they believe in. If some people like, I don't know, like I've been seeing a lot lately, and this is scary. But people have been actually been standing up for Satanism, which I didn't think was even a real thing. So I started actually seeing that there's a school for it, and my Facebook feedback, my sister posted it, and that shocked me. But that's kind of like them; they're making a stand for Satan. So it's kind of like that. If they're that bold to be truthful and honest to what they believe in, it's kind of like that for you and your dreams. You gotta stand up for what you believe in. Make a stand. It says Camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Yeah, as I said, once you do make a stand, it's like, trust that you're going to make it through. You have everything. If you got God on your side, then how could you lose? If God be for you, who could be against you? Stop feeling like, you don't have enough, or you have to have people's approval or something like that. You don't need anyone's approval but you and God's. As long as you can sleep peacefully at night, that's all that matters. And if how God knows your heart, if God knows that what you're doing is from a place of pure love, you have no ill will or intent, what's the matter what the people are going to say? If you're doing the right thing, don't you know when you get blessed, the way you're going to get blessed, whatever, is people are over here looking at you, judging you, and disapproving, they're going to be saying what you're just going to turn right back around and be, trying to, be cool with you, trying to be like, oh my gosh, we knew you'd make it. Oh my gosh, you're so successful, Virgo. We always believed in you, and the whole time they were doing nothing but talking crap on you the entire time until you got famous, until you blew up. It says chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. So use your intuition as well as your intellect. So definitely read up more as well as trust your instincts. That's something. It's kind of a both, a balance of both. We have to balance practicality with spirituality for you here, Virgo. Okay, last one we got here is Queel, the Hawaiian owl. It says your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So yeah, your spirit team is definitely helping out, getting you signs and omens as to what you should do. That's why it's telling you to trust your intuition and your intellect. Your intuition is like, your spirit guides guiding you, giving you signs, synchronicities, whether it be in numbers or in music or stuff like that. But you need to trust that inner checking up on the words here, your instincts, your inner knowing, your intuition, and what you know, your intellect. That's what's gonna guide you to success. That's how you're gonna get the outcome that you want. It says, keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. So people do try to throw shade at you or whatever. This is gotta tell you to laugh it off. People are gonna talk about you when you're doing good. They're gonna talk about you when you're doing bad. They're gonna talk about you when you're alive. They're gonna talk about you when you're dead. Why does it matter? Why do people in this world get so wrapped up in regards to how to go look to others? Why does it matter? It didn't matter as if you're doing good enough. Like Beyonce. Let's just use her for example. When Beyonce first came out, they kept saying like, she's just like this person who was like a bobble, what's it called, like a not a bobblehead, but it's like this person like, oh, she bounces around. She can really dance, and she bounces around, stuff like that. She first came out, and later she came out with that Sasha Fierce stuff. Kept saying, oh, she has a split personality, or she's split, that she has a split characteristic. She's getting possessed, and then she's like with the whole bow down thing. Like they kept telling her, oh, now she thinks she's our queen. We gotta bow down. It's like, what does it matter? People are gonna talk no matter what you're gonna do. It doesn't matter what you're saying, what you're gonna do. Let people talk. They're gonna talk regardless. People have mouths, and they're gonna talk. So that's what they're made to do. Quit letting that be your sole focus. Be more so focused on what's going to make you happy at the end of the day. What's going to help you sleep peacefully at night, not live in regret, not have you being depressed, sad, or stressed out. And maybe that should be more of your focus than, oh my gosh, I hope they don't think I'm crazy. Who cares? Who cares? Shoot. As long as you know you're not crazy, that's all that matters. Bottom of the deck is Tarantula. I'm sorry, the card I pulled out was Tarantula. It talks about literally being at a crossroad and having to make sort of decision, but it's for your your life purpose. The Tarantula talks about usually like you have to make a sort of decision, but it's like it's like somehow you're gonna make the right choice. If you do need help in regards to making a decision, you're gonna need to journal more. Yeah, and at the bottom here we have the deck split in two. You have the elephant. This talks about usually obstacles either being created or they're being destroyed in order to steer you in a certain direction. So it's either obstacles are being created to guide you somewhere, or they're being destroyed to guide you somewhere. Either way, you have to be trust where you're being led. I said it may not make sense now, but it's like this sort of like this inner fire in this elephant's trunk there. That's gonna it's just guiding them. They don't know where they're going. It's like there's a whole bunch of black surrounded by this white elephant here. That's how it's kind of like you're like that light in the dark. You don't know where you're going, but just trust where you're being led. And with the dragonfly energy, it talks about perception. So let's talk about whether you're question whether you're seeing things, crystal clear or dreamlike, and like pretty much questioning your mindset. But what's gonna help you is really staying focused on your breathing here. So maybe you do get stressed out or you do feel overwhelmed. Take time out to really just breathe. It might sound crazy, it might sound wild, but like I told you, like whoever the hermit energy is for you, what isolation is, or no, it's Three of Cups energy. Whatever that Three of Cups celebration energy is for you, do more of that. Listen, if that means just sitting in this comfy chair like I do and just relaxing and breathing and chilling and like reading books and doing tarot reads and journaling, do it. But whatever you do, make sure you just do things that's gonna help you calm down, it's gonna help you relax. Like walking in nature, riding under a tree or something like that. Yeah, go on walks outside, journal more, read a bit more, do things that's gonna help you make you feel better. Maybe exercise or do yoga or meditate. That's just gonna really help you there. Is that it for Virgo? Is that it? Are we finished? No, we'll put out some positive affirmations and wrap it up. Okay, maybe for Virgo. Yeah, 5444. That's 444. Alright? So you're definitely supported at this time by your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides here, Virgo. But the thing is, you actually gotta, like, take the advice that they're trying to give you, They're trying to guide you somewhere, to try to lead you somewhere, but you gotta try to go down the path. So they can, like, tell you where to go all the way you want, like, all day long, but until you actually walk on the path for yourself, it's gonna be like, just them wasting their breath. That's what I'm hearing. So you just gotta have the courage to go towards the things you want here. It says, I honor how I want to feel. Like I was telling you earlier, your emotions and everyone's emotions are valid. That's part of that individual, experience thing I was telling you earlier. If you're feeling some type of way, honor how you feel because your feelings are real. Like in Frozen 2, when Kristoff was trying to propose to Anna, but it was so hard because he just wouldn't open up. He wouldn't, say what's on his heart. Like, and he kept trying to, sweet talk or trying to, do all this extra stuff. But it's like, just, say how you feel and just, that's all you need. That's all that you're being called to do here as well, Virgo. It's just trying to, honor how you want to feel. So, if you do want to, be like a little, let your childlike side, explore a little bit. Like, for me, I'm watching PBS Kids. Like, I was just watching Arthur earlier. So, if that's, fun for you, you can watch some Arthur. If you want to, like I said, do some painting, and who cares if you're good at it or not? Hey, if you want to read childhood books that you used to read when you were a kid, read them. Who cares what people think? That's the dumbest thing you can base your life off of, is whether or not people like you or not. Because people's opinions can change about you in an instant. This is when I am connected. Sorry about that, Virgo. My voice is a little choked up. This is when I'm connected to my joyful presence. It says, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. So the more you get into that joyful, kid-like energy that you possess inside, that's what's going to help attract support from the universe into your life. That's where you start getting more connected to people who's more on your level, people who will understand you, people who will, make you feel like you're not crazy, or make you feel like you're not weird, or make you feel like you're an outsider. You start actually connecting to that joyful side and doing the things that you love. Yeah, because the universe, this card says the universe has my back. Yeah, God really does have your back. The thing is, you have to trust in God. You have to look beyond the situation you're in now to actually see that there's something better waiting for you down the road, and just trust that, what's for you is going to be there for you. Not have other people's opinions and projections about you steer you into doing things that you don't want to do. It says attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So people who attack you or judge you or, like bring fear or on you, it's just merely people trying to really ask you for help. So that's the thing about people, when they do ask you, try to project these negative things on you, like call you like a loser, or say like like you suck, or try to attack your character or make you feel like you're less than. It's really not so like you're not the problem. I'm trying to say it's like it's not you, it's them. What they're saying is when they try to attack you is like, they see that you're different. They see that you're special. They see that there's a light that shines from you. There's something that you can do that they can't do. But instead of actually acknowledging it and uplifting you for your differences, what they do, Virgo, is they try to knock you down to make you feel like you're not as special as you are. Because honestly, they don't feel special about themselves. And that's why you do get attacked. That's why people do project on you. That's why people do, judge you so harsh or whatever. It's because, honestly, they wish maybe that they could do what they're doing, that you're doing. They wish that they could do what you're doing. They're wishing that, deep down inside, that they could be as special as you. That they see something in you that they don't see in themselves. So instead of praising you for you being uniquely different, they attack you because they don't feel like they're on your level and they just want to bring you down to theirs. So be mindful of that. When people actually project onto you or insult you or make you feel bad, or try to anyways, they're doing it because really they're the ones hurting on the inside, not you. It says, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid this. It says, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So I feel like right now, like the commenter was saying, we got some challenges. There's gonna be some sort of discomfortable times for you, but find the deeper meaning in this, and focus on your personal growth at this time. There's a reason why you're going through what you're going through. It's God saying that He's not going to put too much on you that you can bear, and He knows you can make it through this. God knows that you are stronger than what's happening around you. God gives His best angels, His best warriors, the more challenges because He knows that they can handle it. It's to help prep them for what's coming down the path. I thought that's what's the case here for you, here, Virgo. You're going to go through what you're going to go through. These discomfortable times where, you have to make sort of decision here, but, it's for your highest good, and maybe it might not be good at the moment when you first do it. People might judge you, might call you crazy or whatever, but try to see the brighter side of this. Try to know that this is all going to help make you and break you out to be that beautiful diamond that stands out amongst the crowd, like you've been doing, like you will continue doing. Like I said, you're perfect, Virgo. Don't let no one else make you feel like you're less than. Other people's opinion don't. How do I say this? Other people's opinion don't, equate to your self-worth. It says, I am the dreamer of my dream. Life's what you make it, so let's make it right. Virgo, you can have all that you truly desire, as long as you believe that you're worth it and never give up. You're beautiful. Always have been, always will be, Virgo. But this is the end of your reading. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. This will push out to a bigger audience. You guys know I love that. But yeah. I love you, love you, love you, love you. So much. And I want to say that, Virgo, you guys being here makes a difference. Okay? You matter, your opinions matter, your emotions are valid, and everything about you is important. You make a difference, not only for this channel, but also in the world. With everyone you meet and everyone you come into contact with. So make sure you're at your best by doing the things that you love, because you're worth it and you deserve it. I love you, Virgo, so much. But with this being said, goodbye, my superstars.